how early in the transaction do you get involved? And then how do you look at it from the buyer perspective, as well as the seller, as well as the business?
Get involved about a month before close, really after
Okay.
we've gone through final investment decision. The APA is signed, every term sheets are done, and we're moving forward with the final investment decision. Usually right before that, I will, or someone in my capacity will go out for what we call a final site visit. And this is part of the services that we offer for these individuals that want to use like some expanding coaching services where people will pay a little bit more because they want some direct hand holding. That site visit is prior to final investment decision. It's an opportunity for me to meet the seller and a couple of key employees and just get a smell test for the business. And I always come out of it saying I have a very simple metric, and that is, would I want to work for this business? Because if I come out of there and say I would not want to work at this business, that's going to be my red flag for everybody to take a look at. The financials may look a certain way, and the story and the narrative may sound a certain way, but when I step foot in that business and you get in there and it's got that smell, right? You're like, there's something not quite right here. And you got people that are, unkind to each other. You got a toxic culture. Those are the kinds of things that I really key in on. Now, I will say 90+% of these businesses, it is news to the employees that this business is being sold. So when I say I talk to key employees, I'm very specific in how I approach that, because most of the time you're going to get pushback from the broker. Now, it's typically going to get come in the form of, the seller doesn't want to have you talk to, from an understanding, although a lot of it really is the broker just saying, please God, don't do anything to blow this deal up because I can't afford to lose this commission. But I'm very specific in what my ask is. The ask is that I am a potential investor in the business. Before I invest funds in it, I want to understand a couple things. There's a couple key employees. And if you as the seller can't pull that off, that's another red flag. So I am very specific about what I request. And because if I've got a seller who won't let me talk to key employees, again, I'm going to tell you, to me, I just don't like the smell of that.
Who are the people that you want to talk to?
The key employees, the individuals where if they left, they went to a competitor, they started to back solicit, anybody that's going to be the potential downfall of that company, your ops manager, your sales manager. If you've got an actual controller, let's say in a small business, somebody that fills multiple seats and wears multiple hats, that's who I want to talk to. And the questions are going to be very straightforward. What does this business look like if Greg's not here? I know he's 60 years old. I'm sure at some point in time he's looking to leave. I want to know who else can step in here. Who's the next leader? What does it look like here? Right? I'm going to be very specific in my questions because I'm not lying about being an investor. We will be investing in it. It's just we've got other guys going to be investing 100%.